9:34. We are.
Hey, it's still 9ish.
I mean, it's still 9, but we didn't advertise. You know what? I didn't advertise any specific time this week, so.
Well, I did, but I said 9ish. So I say we're still within regulations. It's CPT 9.
We yeah, but fuck it. We here, y'all here. How y'all doing? Hope everybody had a good week. Shit, it's hot the motherfucker outside. And I hope everybody's staying hydrated, man. For real, it's officially the first day of summer, like 10 minutes ago or some shit like that.
But yeah, they already found a lady in Midtown. She's no longer with us because of the heat. So yeah, they starting off as a good 2025 right
lady
now.
I saw at the job. Like I should have got her number to make sure she made it home cool because she was driving with no AC. No AC and the car was overheating. I was like, fuck.
It's not good.
That's man, summertime, man. Summertime in KC gets worse and worse. It's gotten, as we've gotten older. I remember there used to be a couple of 100-degree days. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be like 8 of them in a row or no shit like this, man. And then we actually had, like a build up with spring. Your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. All right, 90s. All right, bet. Here we are. We in it. Now it's just 50s, 60s, 100. Snow.
Hold up, then back to 100 the next week.
102. Oh man. Yeah, so it's I've been outside. Well, not necessarily even outside. I've been in the heat most of the day, and I'm cool with that. Getting my sweat on. Need to get my sweat on. Feel like I ain't been doing that enough. You know what I'm saying? During the wintertime, you just become sedentary and just yeah. But this bucket gardening kicking my ass, bullshit. Huh? Your boy bought a. Well, you know what? We'll get into that. But first, let's check in. For those who are familiar with the show, we thank you for being familiar with the show. For those that are not, we are pretty decent mental health advocates. And one thing we do for the people who are on the show is provide a platform for a moment to just get stuff off your chest. It's called the check-in. You can discuss whatever you like, as long as it's not pertaining to harming yourself or others. And it's a pretty much judgment-free zone.
For the most part.
You know what I'm saying? We listen and we judge a little.
A little bit.
But it's just a little. You know what I'm saying? So far in check-ins, I've yet to have anybody like...
We try to judge outside.
Right.
Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's
after
not...
taping.
It's anyway, yeah. And it's not even like judging. It's more like...
Assessment.
Yeah, just like, okay, making sure you're good. Yeah, no, I haven't had anybody in the check-in yet that has made me be like, oh shit, we need to go ahead and stop the show real quick and have a prayer circle or something.
Now, honestly, last year though, we probably should have did that shit.
Boy,
man,
Jesus Christ.
But the check-in is real simple. It's nothing spectacular or outlandish. It just basically goes like, "Hey Jason, man, how was your week?"
Man, this is a 5-star week.
Hey, you alive?
Oh, I'm alive. That first of all. So once you get past that though, I got a lot of shit accomplished. Man, got back in the studio for the first time in over a year.
Hell yeah.
She got to hang out with my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like Pete pulled up, and just going to just being back at 64111. That's like my recording home. So
It really is.
yeah.
I mean, y'all don't understand when I say it really is his recording home.
The clinic is his medical facility of choice.
It really is. Jazz had to bust. Jazz was like, "Oh, hold up, man. I got this on the other hard drive."
Nigga.
I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay." And then he
opened
it up.
I used to work.
This is on the second archives.
I'm bragging on my homie. He it's like 30 folders. And Jazz was like, "Yeah, man, it's like 30 folders, man, and each of them folders probably got like 2 projects in them." I was like,
your boy used to work.
"Goddamn, Jason."
Yeah, I used to work.
Oh, but my bad.
I gotta get back to that though. But this was definitely the first step. You know what I'm saying? Like getting back to normal, because that, like when we was in the studio, like I felt normal again. Like I felt like I've been missing this too much. So yeah, I was and plus we got shit accomplished. Like we wasn't just in there fucking around. Like, and that's and just like you saw, I worked.
I was fucking around. I was kicking it.
Yeah, busted out 4 songs in 5 hours. Like niggas can't do that, and it felt right.
I busted out like 2 joints in 4 hours. I was like, yeah.
And it was right. And we got some joints that's about to hit, and they. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, besides that, didn't have to go to a hospital this week. That's always a good thing. Shit, everything else, like it was really A1 week. Like I said, 5-star week. I have no complaints about this week whatsoever.
Excuse me. Oh man, shit, that's dope.
Yeah.
Rock, how was your week?
Got a minute? This has been a fucked up week, dog. I'm really am tired of people. I'm really tired of people. Let's start with the first order of business. Father's Day was a great day, except for one incident. I'm the asshole because I want Father's Day to be about fathers.
Say what?
And don't feel that fathers should have to share that shit with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, people argue about this shit every year, right? And I ain't really got a lot invested in it, but I'm pissed off because I got judged strictly just for that opinion. It's like judged like in a completely opposite direction.
But what's the other end of the spectrum on that? Like
So this is what I will concede in that argument. Are there women out there that do double duty as far as parenthood is concerned? Absolutely. No argument there. It does not make you a father.
Right.
I'll tell you this. In this argument, it ain't about what the fathers provided or this, that, the third, or whatnot, man. Do y'all realize what some of us fathers had to fight through? Like, just to be fathers? Yeah. Just to assert our place in our child's life? I didn't have a real bond with my oldest child until she was an adult. We could have adult conversations. That shit has shaped me as a human being. Right? And no matter what, there ain't no woman out here that's gonna be in that role. And it's gonna be looked at in that way. Like literally have to fight to prove you want to be the father that you were destined to be. It's fucking ridiculous, man. That shit hurts. Like that really hurts. Like that niggas go out here and break their back just to feel like they just to feel they can say to themselves that I'm a father. That I'm not perfect, but my contributions, my efforts to my child's life are valid. And don't nobody think about that shit when they be talking about Happy Mother's Day to fathers, man. My mother was a single mother, and when I say single mother, I mean she took care of me. Nothing else happened on the other end. Whatever? That's the past. Whatever that is, whatever. But she was a single mother. If you got custody agreements, you get child support. If the government is intervened in your relationship with your child, you are co-parents.
If you're paying $26 a month for rent,
you could be a horrible co-parent, but you are a co-parent nonetheless. That's not, and that's a slap in the face to single mothers that are really going through it out here. And it's a slap in the face to them children, to single mothers who act like these people act like these kids are going to be just fine just because they got their mama. Mm-hmm. The fact of the matter is they father ain't in their life. They father ain't in their life.
85% of the people in jail. 85% of the people in jail.
What, from single mother homes?
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Think about that.
Like those children deserve fathers, man. And no substitute that's not even like it. They need to leave that shit alone. I'm tired of motherfuckers parking like shit. How do you park at a 45-degree angle on a fucking straight parking stall?
They must be used to parking at gates.
Like it ain't fucking. And I ain't even blame. This ain't kids. This ain't young drivers. These are grown people that don't know how to drive. That don't know how to fucking zipper merge.
Tell them why you really mad, son.
Fucking zipper merge. You motherfuckers act like you are like you are a supervillain. If you do what the fucking sign tells you to fucking do.
Hey, I know somebody got a ticket for zipper merging, took it to court, and the judge threw out the ticket because zipper merging is legal and what you're supposed to do.
It's what you're supposed to fucking do.
And the judge sent the cop for more training.
That's so fucking stupid. You establishment Democrats this week.
If you tell me you fought for my freedom again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Straight up.
If I have another white person tell me they fought for my freedom, I'm beating their ass.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Shit, my people been fighting this shit for 7 decades. Legally.
Yeah, legally.
Survivally for 5 centuries.
But Jamel, I'm fighting for your freedom.
But nah, what I'm really mad about is once again, I can't believe he's come up in our podcast again. But fucking Jim Clyburn, this motherfucker has endorsed Andrew Cuomo for New York mayor. The same Andrew Cuomo that got ran out the paint for being a sex pest is what they call it. A sex pest. The same one that said he didn't want school breakfast programs because it was gonna be black folks and Latin folks getting it the most. And this nigga Clyburn,
call him by his right name, Nigga Jim.
Nigga Jim. This nigga talking about, yeah, I want Cuomo to be married because of his morals. Look, Jim Clyburn is 85 years old. 85 years old. Why are our grandparents still determining our future? In our 40s. It's bullshit. I'm tired. And these motherfucking talented 10th ass Negroes out here act like Jim Clyburn is fucking Jesus Christ. and to criticize him anything is to be anti-black. Get the fuck out of here.
But now, speaking on what you just said though, and I don't want to get too deep into this, but is the reason that we have a lot of older people making decisions for us because we've made horrible adults?
No,
like
it's
our
because
age
those
group?
people have clung to power to the dying breath, to their last dying breath.
But
That's what Jim Clyburn's going to do.
But at
That's
some
what
point,
Nancy Pelosi's going to do after she saw RGB do the same shit. They don't give a fuck. And they don't give a fuck what their death in office does.
RGB costs women their reproductive rights.
Straight up.
Her
That was
choice.
your homegirl.
Her
She
choice.
fucked you.
On purpose.
She fucked you.
but you can't say that too loud though.
Hubris.
This is the same Negro that endorses a white woman who paid for her fucking nomination for the presidency. It's record. It's record. Like, but progressives and the left are supposed to let the establishment just continue to fucking lose. We've won 2 major elections in the 21st century. And that's counting presidential, congressional, Supreme Court. Democrats got, I'm sorry, I'll take that back because of the justices. They got 5 wins in 25 years over hundreds of different fights. I'm not riding with that shit no more, bro.
Hey, I did
So
hear.
you only counting Obama's once?
No, I'm counting Obama. I'm counting his re-election. I'm counting Ketanji Brown Jackson. I'm sorry, Kagan, and what's the Sotomayor. And that's it. The Senate leaders didn't do shit. Speakers of the House didn't do shit. But we supposed to ride with that shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to the other side. I'm not.
But going to the middle is just
I
as
still
bad,
believe
though.
in the same shit, but I'm not. But I have to signify that I do not agree with the Democratic Party. We may share a lot of similar politics, and probably generally all have the same intent and interest. But these motherfuckers do it like a bad Fortune 500 company.
So you're saying you riding Democrat, but just not necessarily liberal as much?
I'm riding issues.
Okay.
I'm riding issues. Local issues. Local government.
Which is most important anyway. Yeah.
Which we fucking suck at. You know what I mean? That shit is gonna have more immediate impact on my day to day than whether or not I vote for a presidential candidate that I don't believe in. You know what I mean?
Positive now.
I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe nobody no allegiance. I don't. You know? I'm gonna try and politically, I'm gonna try and support what I believe is morally right, and supports the people over the money. I'm not going to no punk ass Green Party. Another woman that tried to buy her way into the nomination. And motherfuckers out here caping for her. And calling people anti-black for not supporting Jill fucking Stein. You niggas is wild, man. Niggas is wild. I ain't getting no fucking weed. Hey man, I'm just.
That's the problem.
It's just better. It's just better off.
Say something positive.
It's just better off for everybody if I have some weed.
You want me to say something positive?
No. Fuck that. There ain't nothing positive. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Nigga, I am playing Game of Thieves with my kids over the fucking food. I was like, God. I be getting my little stuff set up, and I'm like, oh man, I'll be able to get through the week. And I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this tomorrow.
Gone.
I love my girls. They took care of me on Father's Day. Hooked me up with the Blackstone electric griddle.
I saw that. Nice.
Yeah, it's doing numbers. Hey, y'all saw the bowl. You niggas saw the bowl. Your DJ was eating right, niggas.
Oh shit.
Your DJ was eating right.
Oh shit. That's a lie.
You saw the bowl, niggas. Count it. More to come.
Ain't no way my DJ was eating right.
Damn. Nah, I got you, bro. I got you, because I'm not doing this colonoscopy every 3 years for the rest of my life. Nope. Whatever got to change will change. Because fuck that, dog.
Nigga got one yesterday. I told him he whistled when he twerked out.
Oh my god. But yeah, man, niggas ain't shit, bro. Except my niggas right here. You know, and my peoples, you know who you are. Some of you get on my goddamn nerves. That's it.
Sure. What about you, P?
Please don't make me reassess.
I mean, you seem like you got a lot on your plate. So
just
go
ahead and get it all.
Clear it off before we,
You need a blood pressure pill, dog?
No, I took it. Took that. Yep. I don't like having no fucking money, dog. Like, it's not money. It's not. I don't like not being secure, and I can't honestly say that that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I think that is a force multiplier, if you will, for all the other shit that goes on. You know, and you go every day. We all black men go through their day trying to justify themselves to themselves. You know? Get tired of that shit, man. Cut us a break. At least once a fucking year. Instead of trying to elbow in on the shit. But I'm selfish for that. That takes me off, dog. Like,
yeah, say one out of 365. That's asking too much. You asking for too much, Rob.
Can you at least not start my day off with that shit? Can we do that? Y'all have some liquor in me?
They wake up with that on their mind, like, oh yeah, I'm about to piss off hell of niggas with this one.
And I wasn't even that mad about it at first. But then I got mad because they were mad at me. And now, like,
but this
has got me fucking.
And just think about it. It's a damn near a week later, and you still triggered by it. Like it's just And every
day since is a referendum on whether or not I'm a chauvinist pig or not.
Are you?
man.
Yeah.
But I ain't no fucking jackass either.
Whatever.
Man, just don't fuck with me, dog. Like I don't fuck with nobody, man. Just don't fuck with me.
You're fucking toxic, though.
No.
You're a narcissist.
No, I am a toxicity magnet. There's a difference. There's a stark difference. All right, I'm done.
Damn. Have you been called a narcissist today?
No. Can't nobody get that fucking argument off. I'm too objective for that.
All right. What were you saying, Jason? Because
it's on you. It's
on me. I don't know, man. This week was cool, but it was rough. You know, I don't mean to get all somber for a minute, but I normally don't sweat Father's Day because, you know, I ain't never really, well, publicly I've never had a desire to have kids. But there was a part of me at one point that did. And I had to mourn that part of me this past Father's Day because a whole lot of stuff happened, and I no longer have a desire at all.
Like, ever? You don't want to be one of them 60, 70-year-old niggas with a newborn? You don't want to be too short out here in these streets?
I got a 5-month-old little brother. Watch it.
If the
And a 2-year-old little brother.
I was an uncle at 3. My little sister was an aunt 2 months after she was born. So yes.
47 on Monday.
I'm 45.
If that's what it is, that's what it is, I guess. But no, I'm not like actively planning or searching or seeking out to do that shit.
All you have to do is weaken that pull-out game a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A second too late.
I'm good. I don't want to say it's, you know, morbid or not. I'm just cool by myself for right now, man. I'm just I got people I can hang out with. I got people I can talk to. I got people I can smoke with. I got people I can drink with. I got people I can do music with. I got people I can listen to music with. I got people that serve the needs I need. Some people serve multiple needs. Some people just serve one function, and that's cool. But I'm just good, man. I don't know, man. I've been on Facebook an awful lot. I've really emphasized that on the show this season. And I got on Facebook, and man, apparently I picked the wrong day when I got it back on Facebook to get back on Facebook because the shit was hitting the fan.
Every which way. Man,
like 4 or 5 different things was happening. You know what I'm saying?
It was major shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, man. And then you know the mega bomb that dropped about an HIV scandal going around.
That 2000.
That 2000. Yeah, man, I'm cool. I had a conversation with a homegirl of mine. She was talking about a TikTok or some shit. The chick was on there talking about the whole situation, and I mean, yeah, but I said to myself, I don't know if that's love when I watched the video, when I watched the clip. Because she said, you know, if he had told her up front, see, I think telling her up front would have been love. Hey, and then she said, you know, the decision would have been on her, and she said she would have gotten on the prep or whatever else, or whatever it was to, you know, negate and be safer. That's where I had to draw my line. Is that love? I mean, I'm not asking about that specific situation. I'm just saying, is that really love when you're not married, you really have no ties, but you're willing to risk your life just to fuck somebody? Because that's all this boils down to.
Yeah. But crazy enough, though, I know a few chicks. I done worked with some chicks that was open about being on prep because the dude that they was with had the package. So it's just,
and they were still with the dude. Oh, see that?
But the dude was up front. That's why they got on the prep.
And that's cool, and I respect that. I don't understand. I can't wrap my mind around.
And I think, man, and honestly, I think part of it is, and I ain't trying to cut into, you know, everything that you about to go, because I know I kind of know where you're going, but it's just to me, I think it's really like our age range, and I'm not even saying our generation. I'm thinking like there's like a 20-year age range of people that are still sexually active, but there's still that HIV. If you got it, I can't mess with you. And I think we in that age range.
Oh, I'm definitely in that age range.
I think that younger age range, though, they just kind of like, if you got it, we know that you can take whatever medication.
Yeah, but she wasn't that much younger.
Yeah, she wasn't.
So,
but I don't think she was in her 40s though. She looked like mid-30s maybe.
Know.
But y'all know me. I'm a
black.
horrible judge of age.
She black. So
yeah. So
she looked 28 to me.
She could have been
70.
66.
Yeah. I don't know. But that just really made me, set up a whole nother set of questions of what the fuck are we out here doing, man? And I know, they say you can't control who you love. The heart wants what it wants or whatever. The heart want to catch the package?
Yeah.
Because that's what it boils down to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna risk my life to get some dick, or to give you some dick, or I'm thinking this just don't make no fucking sense.
It don't. But seriously, like seriously, Pete, when I say it's because that mid.
Am I wrong? I mean,
that late 20s.
It's sure enough to make a good cost benefit analysis.
But
I mean,
if you
that's a pretty simple one though. That's essentially life or death.
It really is.
And I know we do stupid shit to put ourselves in jeopardy in the immediate, but why would I want to, put myself in jeopardy? No, 7, 8, 10 years from now, knowingly. Now that's a worse ticking time bomb for me because I'm sitting here waiting on this shit because I know it's gonna happen. Whew. I mean, shit. Niggas gotta go to the doctor every other month anyway. We old.
Should.